8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah. Step into the ring where the lights burn bright. Thursday night, we ignite. It's a heavyweight fight. Steel steps, no fear. We go deep, we go raw. Talking true, so the pods won't touch, breaking the law. Steel steps, we taking it higher. Real talk, no chill, spitting fire. On, locked in it, we bring the heat. Every Thursday night, we can't be beat. We can't be beat. We can't be beat.
What is good, everyone? It is your boy Politicking Hot alongside my guys, Mr. Joey Woods, Mr. Moyafit, Chris Wilson. We are Still Steps coming to you live on a beautiful Thursday evening, courtesy of All Unfit to Talk Sports Network. Gentlemen, how are we doing this evening?
Feels good to be home, baby.
I'm just trying to share our stream real fast so we can get the most eyes on us as possible.
Absolutely. We definitely got a lot of turnbuckle talk to discuss this evening. Definitely, got to dive into what we saw at the conclusion of AEW Dynamite last night between one Swerve Strickland and Kenny Omega.
Cooking with fire.
Yeah, for sure. And honestly, it was the heel turn that was necessary for one of the two individuals. Yeah, sure. So we definitely dive into that. Also, a mysterious package showed up on Monday Night Raw.
Yeah.
Dive into that. Well, yeah, pause. I mean, I feel like I've said that at a masculine point where it didn't necessarily need to pause, but pause. So, matter of fact, a mysterious crate arrived on Monday night, so we could talk about that along with a tribute to your guy Chris that's going down next Monday. So we can also talk about that. So let's kick off the show this evening to talk about the Elimination Chamber that's coming up next week, I believe, right? Or is it still 2 weeks? Am I tripping? No,
it's this month.
Yeah, it's definitely this month.
So it has to be next week because next week's the last weekend of the month.
Oh, right. Good point.
There's only 28 days this month.
Right. So, but yeah, so we had a couple of qualifying matches this past Monday, which we had the young OG, Mr. Javon Evans, defeating both Gunther and Dominic to qualify for the Elimination Chamber match. And then we also had Asuka winning her qualifying match between Natty and who was the third person? I'm throwing a blank real quick. And Bailey, was it? Am I tripping?
Yeah.
And Bailey. Yeah, so that was pretty intense battle too between those three. But let's start out with the one young OG, making waves due to some unwarranted comments from one WWE Hall of Famer, which at the end of the night, the young OG showed them why he is that guy, and he does what he do, and qualifying for the men's Elimination Chamber match coming up next Saturday.
It's pretty wild, right? That a month ago we're in a situation where he's injured because we had nothing for him, and now he's qualifying for the Elimination Chamber to the likes of these guys, right?
Right. I love it for the sake of we're in a position where it's like we almost got to kind of take a step back from the show we had a few weeks ago as far as like predicting what the WrestleMania card would be like, because now we're starting to dive into a position where certain matches are becoming a little bit unknown if they're even going to happen at WrestleMania.
Yeah, I saw something I'm not too happy with.
Oh no, hold on to that. But I kind of like it from a fan perspective. Like, I actually like the mystery to the storylines right now. Like, it gives that feeling like as a kid where you wasn't really paying attention to dirt sheets and just like following the program from week to week. Like I kind of dig it at this very moment. I know at some point I'm probably going to come across a spoiler at some point, but I'm for dodging what I can right now, I like where we are right now with the WWE.
Yeah, because what we see right now, right, is clearly in some way or form, Jacob and Cody are not done.
No.
And I think that's going to be the Mania match. So if that's the Mania match, then you're really left thinking, well, who the hell's going to win this chamber, right? And
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you could go the easy route and say Randy, and just because of his name. But I think one of those other two guys, whoever that hasn't been announced yet, might be the opponent for Drew at WrestleMania.
Okay. And I do know this upcoming Monday, I think who is it? It's Uso, Jay. It's Jay. Who is it? Bronson, and can't remember the third right off the bat. That's in that particular match. But I know that like they're one of the last two qualifying matches that's coming up.
Let's see.
Actually, I should have grabbed what's coming up on SmackDown. I'm pretty sure they probably got a qualifying match that's coming up.
Let's see. 2 more qualifying matches.
Yeah.
So, here we go. 2 more qualifying matches. Where the fuck? Oh, here it is. Carmelo Hayes,
Okay.
Trick Williams, and Damian Priest.
So
it's gonna be Priest
It's gonna be Priest.
Because that's gonna set up Hayes and Trick for Mania.
Yeah, for sure.
And then it's Bronson Reed, Jey Uso, and Chad Gable's El Grande Americano.
That's who it was. Okay.
So it's gonna be Cody.
As far as like winning the chamber,
it has to be.
It has to be.
Unless we're getting Cody, unless they can somehow finagle Jacob into that match also.
I think that's what they're going to do, because they're not going to want to leave Jacob out of WrestleMania, and he's starting to buzz again to where he was when he first debuted in WWE. So they can't let their foot off the gas again like they did with him, because he was losing a lot of steam. Remember, I brought it up months ago. I'm like, what the hell are they doing with him?
Right.
So now he's starting to get that momentum and heat back. You can't just put him down from Cody and Drew. You got to keep him somewhere in that mix. Like, you have to.
Well, I'm one that's always said over and over again, I mean, on every show we've had, if Jacob has not gotten hurt, or whatever that injury may have been that never really came out, where they wrote him off and someone attacked him, I think he's champion already. I truly think he takes the belt from Cody. I don't think you get this Drew and Cody feud, honestly. I think it's him and Jacob, and I think Jacob takes the belt.
You know what? If that were to have happened, I think quite a few storylines probably would have pivoted them from where they are today.
Oh yeah,
yeah. If that were to have happened, somehow I think maybe like there would still be that connection with him and Solo somehow, some way. Maybe like they developed the MFT amongst themselves, with Jacob being the leader versus Solo.
See, I think we would have had a complete 180. I think Jacob would have now been this red hot baby face, and I think you might have seen Jay and him cross paths as a heel. But
that's one of those things where like you kind of would love to be behind the scenes just to see like what they were like putting on the board as far as what those type of matches would have been like that.
We did that last week, right? We did that last week with Braun.
Yeah.
Like where were they headed with him, with Adam Pearce and stuff like that? Like where was that headed before this hernia happened, right? Like you love to be on a fly on the wall just to know the payoff, because it was one of the most intriguing storylines they had, and to never be able to kind of see that now, possibly,
right,
is a little upsetting.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Like, could just throwing this out there, knowing what we know, could Javon Evans' spot been Braun's spot?
Probably would have. More than likely, for sure. More than likely.
Looking at the matches that we still have, looking at who's in it right now, I think Javon Evans might have just been a person like doesn't really have a storyline going right now. Throw him in there.
Right.
But elimination chamber does that, where they get the high flyer guy in there mixed
Well,
in
you see
with
it with Kofi, right? It made Kofi.
yeah, that's
Elimination
it.
Chamber made Kofi Mania, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So they do that. They did that a couple years ago. It didn't work out well. Our boy Montez Ford, he got in there. He like people forget Montez Ford was actually in Elimination Chamber a couple years ago.
They dropped the
And-
ball at Montez.
And they dropped the ball so crazy. Now I'm afraid, even though there's still a lot of time left, that his time is passing because now you got the emergence of Trick Williams, who
Cue
has
John
all
Cena's
the
music.
got to say, dude, is
Your time is up.
yeah, dude, like Trick Williams is on fire. Carmelo is amazing in the ring. Great
Bro, they
work.
all chant "Whoop that trick."
Yeah,
No
all of
matter
them.
what's going on.
No matter what, like, and no matter where he's at, no matter like they just like
On
he got
Raw,
the
when he's not even there, they're
yeah,
chanting
he got the
"Whoop that
catchy
trick."
song, he got the catchy catchphrase, he has all the charisma, he has
Bro,
the
he
look.
is screaming Ric Flair to me. Like, just the vibes he's giving off, the way he carries himself, the way he speaks. It's just like
But he said to Sami Zayn, your breath smell like 10 pounds
10
of
pounds
bounce
of
that ass.
Bounce that ass.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's Ric Flair if he had 2026 insults. Like literally, like it's
Yeah.
he's got. I didn't realize he had this much charisma. Honestly, you didn't see that. Like towards the end, you saw, but you did not see this trick.
No, he evolved. He leveled up. Like
Oh, yeah.
he understood.
But I didn't think
once
he leveled up from NXT till now.
Let's say like even leveled up in NXT, especially I think the TNA. Like you think that trick that was like this is a continuation of that trick, but like on the main roster now. Like when he like NXT, it was like yeah, I'm my own man. I'm stepping out of Carmelo's shadow and I'm taking over. But when he got that TNA trick, it was like
to the moon.
Yeah,
that was like y'all should be happy to be in my presence. Like I'm like y'all like y'all
Little
didn't matter
Kanye.
until I was your world champion. Yeah, like for real, full blown Kanye. Like
should be honored by my greatness.
Yeah, right. It's amazing. Yo, Trick is the man. Another way to say it.
Yeah, I think honestly, talking about him now the way we are, like and seeing what they did in the Rumble and stuff, and how they kind of really made Javon and Trick like focal points. I wouldn't be shocked if we see a situation on SmackDown where maybe Carmelo has the win, Trick comes in, steals at the last second. Because you could still have Trick in the chamber and still set up a Mania match. Because it's so close, right? Like this match happens tomorrow, right?
Right.
Limited Chamber's next week.
Right.
So you can still carry that bad blood past Chamber and build that match.
So you're saying if they were to pivot to go Trick Williams, I mean, not that we know that Priest is a guaranteed win.
I think from a positioning standpoint, clearly Trick is the next set of stars, right? Javon, Trick, Oba, they're the next guys up, right? And what better way to put that out there than have two of the three in a match where you already have Cody, LA Knight, and Randy Orton.
Yeah, I mean it'll show that new generation, like with Evans, Trick, and whoever be that third, you know, in that final position. I mean,
I'm a little shocked that Logan Paul didn't get a qualifying match.
Yeah, I think Logan is probably going to have a big story with whoever this mask person
Bad Bunny.
is.
Bad Bunny, bye.
Yeah, but somebody had a video from Raw where like they were like literally right up on that.
It don't matter who's
person.
in the mask.
That's true.
It don't matter. I guarantee you every week
it could change.
Different.
Right. I mean, look, clearly, you know, it's a white person that's winning right now.
Because
it could be somebody black. It's just out of nowhere. That'd be messed up.
But I think they're light enough to where they could get off with Bad Bunny.
Right. Possibly.
Like this week was Grayson Waller.
I was getting ready to say it looked just like Grayson Waller.
That's a letdown.
Yeah.
If it's Grayson Waller, like
it is. It is though.
Fuck.
I mean, it'll be a letdown because of where he is currently in a story, because he's part of the New Day.
But not even currently. Talk about overall. Has Grayson Waller ever justified a storyline where he cost Braun Breaker
No,
Like, come on.
no,
I-
no.
I-
Good
like,
point.
you got to stop using this mask as a reason for people to feel important.
Right. If anything, you're oversaturating the usage of the mask.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, for
there's no
real.
From a
thrill.
storyline standpoint, it makes perfect sense, right? Like Austin Theory left and you were my partner. You came back in a mask and you don't even know who I am now and stuff. Like, it
Right.
makes sense, but like, this is going to lead to a Theory and Waller match at Mania. I don't really give a fuck. If we're being honest.
Right.
I get you
No,
need undercard matches, but this ain't it.
I did hear something earlier today. As far as like if they were to like include the masked man, like for Mania, if they were to do something like a 6-man tag where it ended up being like LA Knight, Seth,
Yeah.
and possibly Bad Bunny going up against the Vision.
Let's keep Grayson Waller away from that big of a match. For being honest.
Yeah, I'm just not a Grayson guy. I like his character, but I just don't want him in that mix yet. Like he's a great keep him in that mid card scene for a while.
I mean, let's keep it a bean. Like, what is he really like evolving from being part of like the New Day faction?
I don't know.
Like, there's really nothing. He almost cut. He actually he did come on to the faction almost kind of like lackey like in a way.
What it was, and
You
it
know?
was which was weird about that was he was almost trying to make like he was the alpha in his tag team. Was named so when he with him and I keep forgetting my man's name.
Austin
Which
Theory?
one? Austin Theory?
Austin Theory, yeah. Like he kept acting like he was the alpha in that situation. So when they split, it was kind of like, yeah, he was nothing. I'm worried about me. But then he became an immediate lackey with the New Day, and now he's doing absolutely nothing. So if he was to go solo again, what route would he take?
You know what?
It's like the saying.
That just go ahead, Joey. Go
It's
ahead.
like the saying, if a bear shits in the wood, does anyone right? Like if a tree falls, does anyone hear it?
Right,
Yeah.
right. But you know what? What you just said, Chris, that might actually could be a legit beef that Grayson could justify if he was going against the Vision. Because think about it. Remember, Theory got hurt. That kind of made him vulnerable to not really being on WWE programming for a while, and until he connected with the New Day, and he started working with them. Now Theory has since returned, and he's like leapfrog him Grayson, that is, to be right with the Vision. And it's
pressure.
like damn, like you left me hanging, bro. Like after you got injured, and so I'm still stuck in catering while you on TV every week now.
Yeah, I guess.
Get nicknamed the pressure.
Right.
Yeah.
That's
Right.
fucking
I
hard.
guess so. What's his name? But he could. I mean, but Austin Theory just think he don't know how to talk. Like if he was like he could shut that down so quickly. Like
Right.
like you're like wait a minute. Like you're really questioning me, the guy's a multiple time United States champion, the guy who beat John Cena at WrestleMania. You really going to talk to me about who am I compared to you? He's like, I'm not wasting my time with you. Go back to being a New Day lackey. I'll roll over here with my boys in the Vision as we take over Monday Night Raw. And then that's it. That's
that
it.
could
Mic
work.
drop. Yeah, mic drop. That's it. Like this. Like
Or this is all setting up for Seth to come back, and you see a split where Theory was sent all along by Seth to kind of keep an eye on everyone, and you got Grayson, Seth, and Theory versus Bronson, and Logan.
Vision
That
2.0.
it's more likely to happen. I think it's more likely to lead to a rift.
God. This
Rift in the Vision.
that's like the I won't say that term, but that's the B team of the NWO Black and White. And
Well, that's what
Yeah.
it's gonna be. 'Cause what would you rather see if we're being honest? Vision versus Vision or Theory versus Waller? Like, come on, that just doesn't sound.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm a roll with Vision versus Vision, but I still want my Bad Bunny in the mix of that though. Like, I need to see it if it is
Bad Bunny's gonna
legit,
be at Mania.
right?
I don't know
That's
if you
gonna
were
be
talking with Jay-Z before Super Bowl. He said that the WrestleMania match was the greatest achievement of his life.
Mm.
yeah.
Even bigger than the Grammys and the Super Bowl. He said.
Oh wow, nice.
Well, he always wanted to be a wrestler. When he was growing up, like he said, he always wanted to be a wrestler. He just
And then all the
talented.
shit that the Pauls talked about, Bad Bunny and Puerto Rico and stuff leading up to Super Bowl, when they
That was
lived
just, yeah,
in
but that was
Puerto
just Jake
Rico.
Paul. Logan Paul said
Logan
he agreed
Paul
with the brother.
threw some shots there too, like not as intense, but he did throw some shots. I think it's just a storyline. Now I don't know if this is AI.
Yeah,
But,
about to say because Jake Paul, one of his biggest people he promotes is Puerto Rican.
Yeah, he lives in fucking Puerto Rico. He
Yeah.
left the States
Yeah,
and ran to Puerto Rico so he could avoid taxes.
avoid taxes. Yeah, because Amanda Serrano is one of his biggest clients. Like he always promotes her all his fights. Yeah, I saw that picture.
I think that's an AI photo
It might be.
because
See,
if
I
they-
thought it was AI too, but then like what does AI have the hardest thing with doing?
no,
Yeah.
but no one's talking about that
Yeah,
moment.
but I think it's fake. I think the
Right.
picture is real, but I think the confrontation was fake, and everyone that was around knew it.
I don't know. I feel like it would have been made more of a big deal.
Yeah, I think somebody would have picked up on it, like ESPN or
Right.
somebody would have picked up on that. Like they would have talked about it. Somebody
T-
would have picked up on it.
TMZ would talk about a celebrity fart, and they ain't say nothing about
Yeah,
this.
TMZ. Yeah, they would have shade the shade room.
Right.
It would. It's like so. Who knows? We'll see.
Yeah, I think they're fighting. I think they're fighting each other at Mania.
And I hope they do. You're wrong. I hope they do.
Yeah, it'll be a good one to watch.
From a
There we
name
go.
standpoint, right? Like to produce an actual good match, it's the biggest two names they can get.
Man,
It
that-
is.
that would be the biggest musical / like influencer like
Yeah.
mashup.
It'd be the
like,
biggest pop culture match maybe
Ever.
in WWE.
Ever
Yeah.
WrestleMania has
Like,
ever
this is
had.
going to be crazy to say because people are going to be pissed.
I think I know what you about to say
That could
before you even say it.
headline. That could headline a Mania.
I
really
wasn't gonna say that, but I thought you were gonna say like if this was like placed on on a YouTube or something, that could be the most viewed match of all time.
Oh, definitely.
Do it. It would be could. It would be the most
But
huge
I
match.
think like the names alone, like not from a wrestling standpoint, right? The names alone could headline a WrestleMania.
Right.
Yeah.
They're
They
that
could.
big of stars.
Good.
Right.
If Lawrence Taylor, Bam Bam Bigelow headline WrestleMania, then Bad Bunny, Logan
Yeah,
Paul.
but the difference is Bam Bam Bigelow was an actual wrestler.
It don't matter. He was nowhere near a big name to where he should be headlining WrestleMania. He was a great wrestler. He was one of to me my top 5 best big man wrestlers ever.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Like this, like for real. He doesn't get the flower he deserved. But like he should not been headlining WrestleMania. But because Lawrence Taylor was it was never seen before.
Yeah.
A football player, like all
Right.
that shit.
Polarizing.
Yeah, polarizing. And he carried the shit out of that match. That's what I said. Kudos to him because he made Lawrence Taylor look like serviceable. I mean, because that was some stiff shots. If you ever saw that,
Oh yeah.
I was like, yo, Lawrence Taylor was not holding back the forearms, bro. He was laying them in. I was like, yo, he do know this shit is scripted, right?
Right.
And I also think the match could deliver, if I'm being honest. You could have two guys who maybe you pull Logan back off of Raw every Monday. You let those two guys just go into a gym somewhere and
Yeah.
choreograph the entire match. That match could deliver.
Yeah.
Oh, it will. And one thing about this too, both of them, as much shit people talk about Logan Paul and all that, they take it serious. Like they take this shit serious. They love that shit. So they would go in there and give their all to make sure that they would steal the show. So
I ain't gonna hold you from a fan's sake. Like I dislike Logan Paul, but I like his athleticism, like as an actual wrestler.
bro, I don't bro
the WWE character Logan Paul, like
for a guy
dude
who's
is made, but I know he's a workhorse.
for a guy who's so well known, if you
Yeah.
to ask me give you 3 like facts any facts about Logan Paul, I'll be like, oh, like he's blonde. I don't know if I can tell you. Like, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know nothing about his life except that they're him and his brother dicks. That's all I know.
Oh shit!
Like, but yeah, no, I'm like in that, like that kind of like in that same boat. But no, more to come on that. You know, we'll see what will pop up in the next couple of weeks regarding the Masked Man and what's next for the Vision and who also qualifies for the Elimination Chamber match for the Vision. But let's switch over to the women's side. We did have Asuka winning her women's qualifying match. So now we got 2 more spots that are open, and tomorrow we got the qualifying triple threat match between Charlotte Flair, Nia Jackson, Kiana James, which I'll be honest with you on this one. For some reason, I don't know. I think Charlotte might get screwed out of this.
No.
I for some reason,
I keep on. Remember, we talked earlier in the week, and I said they might have to pivot to Charlotte, but I'm not gonna lie. Now I'm kind of leaning towards Rhea. I'm really Rhea Ripley. I'm leaning towards Rhea. I think
they're wrestling the Bellas.
It's still they wrestling who?
They're gonna wrestle the Bellas at Mania,
which I don't want. Like, maybe because I don't want that, but I just Rhea's reaction
right now. It's not about. It's unfortunately.
I know, but Rhea. I'm just going by like her reaction on SmackDown when she came out, the crowd losing. I know it's like she always get that reaction. Like, nah, it's different. Like they're not used to seeing her on that show, and when she's on there, it's like it's no bigger attraction for Jade. Like not even Charlotte. Like to me, it would have to be Rhea.
Yeah, but
like,
are we being honest? I hate to say this.
Wait, before we even go like get to the winner, here's why I feel like Charlotte is going to get screwed, because think about it. Last Friday, Alexa Bliss won her qualifying match. Keep in mind, previous few weeks back at the Rumble, Charlotte eliminated Alexa Bliss. So now I feel like it's going to be like that situation where Alexa is coming in to assist Charlotte, but somehow either Lash or Julia is going to somehow, like get in the mix with whatever is going on and kind of cause Alexa to be the one to cause Charlotte to lose the match. And I think that's where like there's going to be like that bickering between the two, and that could potentially lead into something going down the road to maybe even WrestleMania, to a one-on-one match between the two.
So I think that happens at the Chamber. I think Charlotte wins, and maybe Charlotte's like every man for himself, and she eliminates Alexa in the Chamber.
Oh, okay. I can see something like that too. Well, no, I can
back
definitely
to
see that.
Rhea, right?
Yeah.
Like you talked about, like the biggest match possible for Jade. I'm not sure if WWE's like worried about that, if I'm being honest. Like the way that they positioned her and stuff, I think they're in the interest of not making the best wrestling matches possible. We know ticket sales are down. I think they're worried about selling the most tickets possible. And I think as much as we don't want it, Rhea and Io versus the Bellas sell more than Rhea versus Jade.
I agree with that.
Yeah, I guess I kind of 50-50 on that, because I know the
Bellas
are
just from a ticket standpoint.
I know the pure ticket standpoint. I know the Bellas are bigger names together than Jade is singular. Like I get it, the Bellas, I get it. They're household names and all that stuff. I just like I said, like I said about the Iconics, even though the Bellas are bigger names than Iconics. I know that. I said that way bigger, way bigger. I still I don't. People are not all. Oh my God, the Bellas. They're really not. Like I'm saying, like they're not. They just like chanting yes because they associate Brie with Daniel Bryan.
Yeah, I don't agree with that, because
that's it.
Before this big women's revolution, and before there was Charlotte and Sasha and Bailey.
Don't say it was the Bellas twins.
It was just the Bellas. If we're being honest.
And people didn't like them then either, dude. Like what you talking about?
That. There was a time there where Nikki was the biggest. If you remember, the headlining match of the first ever women's revolution was Ronda versus Nikki over Charlotte versus Becky. It headlined over that match. I think we're underestimating how big at one point the Bellas truly were.
Nah. No.
Quick, can you give it to us one time? The eye. It's like,
Yeah.
Like,
No. No.
am I crazy here, Hawk? Was Nikki
What?
like one of the biggest? At one point in time, she was the biggest diva that there was.
No.
Shit.
AJ Lee was bigger than her.
I was gonna say she had a run, but I don't know.
AJ
I
Lee
can't
was,
say that it was like that.
during that time of the divas and all that stuff. AJ Lee was the biggest star out of all of them, not Nikki Bella. Was named, and the only reason Nikki was so over, once again, who was she with at the time?
No,
You stop. You think he was not positioning her to be the number one person? Yes, because she wasn't that great in the ring. She wasn't. Was there her promos were cringe at times.
Talking about cringe? AJ Lee is cringe now.
AJ, you said now. We talking about back then.
I can't even watch her promos anymore, bro. I'm sorry.
2-time Divas champion, and
didn't she hold it for like a while though?
Because she never defended it either.
There was one where she had a reign for 301 days.
Yeah, she beat AJ Lee. The thing is, she never defended it. It's like when Dean Ambrose was the United States champion. It was like he's the longest United States. Like he didn't defend it. That's why.
She had it from November 23rd of 2014 to September 20th of 2015.
Yeah, she never defended it.
When did she have it?
From November of 2014 to September of 2015.
Because so AJ's last time she ever had the title was July of 2014. So
Right.
I guess Nikki came in right when AJ kind of stepped away.
See, I ain't gonna hold you. That was kind of a little bit of a whack time of the company.
It was.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, writing was horrible.
Yeah, because that was like the whole Mick Foley Raw general manager era and stuff, like going back and forth with Stephanie and all of that, like that. Wow.
Yeah, Stephanie came out every Monday, emasculated every single wrestler.
Right. Honestly, it didn't turn back up until that year of 2015 when Roman when he won the Rumble and got booed in Philly, and then won the championship at the end of the year in Philly, and everybody loved him again. Like,
yeah, that was a weird time.
that was definitely a weird time. But
that was a weird time. That was a weird time in wrestling. I was like 1 foot in, 1 foot out at that time. I'm not gonna lie.
You know what? If there was a time to do like a little bit of a watch along again, I would just watch that back just for the sake of like. Just to kind of like really pinpoint like where did they go wrong on certain things during that time? Because honestly, if you think about that time, not to go completely way left on this, but I feel like that time was like the time where like the New Day really started to shoot to the moon.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
yeah, that time when wrestling was at a low, and like New Day was flourishing beyond what they were supposed to because WWE just let them be them. It was not trying to push them in this stupid gospel preacher gimmick. And he's like, you know what? Let's just like go ahead, do what you guys want to do. When they did that, it showed their real personalities. They were Monday Night Raw. They were like
there was a time when they brought all the wrestlers out onto the I forget what it was for, but they brought all the wrestlers out onto the entrance ramp, and like. At the time, they weren't like the main talent,
right?
But they stole the entire spotlight,
right?
Yeah.
The entire spotlight was on them.
This was so random, and this is the only time I go off the rails, promise. But we talking about the New Day. I remember he was doing a promo, and they were heels, and Kofi Kingston was like this. He was like, we are the New Day, and he's like this. He's like, we're not no punks. We don't care. We will fight you and we will fight your children.
Yeah.
And Big E looked at me, he was like, really? You gonna fight kids?
Fight kids now.
He was like, okay, you'll go to jail, but all right. He's like, yo, I was like, yo, these guys are gold. They're
Right.
gold. And they
Yeah.
had some of the best matches with the Usos.
Fact.
That's when they were buzzing.
He took
When
the words right out. I was just about to
tag team
say
wrestling
that.
was dead. Them two teams, they was having some of the best matches.
Yeah, like that was like the peak of the tag team division, and then it just like mysteriously went away after that all over again.
Yeah. Now we got DIY. DIY died. Now Tommaso was the reigning
TNT champion. Yeah.
For a cup of coffee was his name, but hey, I'm sure he's happier.
Oh yeah, no question. But as far as like the women's elimination chamber match, these upcoming qualifying matches, I'm assuming everybody's probably on this. Well, I ain't gonna say I'm on the same page because I think Charlotte may somehow lose this match tomorrow night, and I think Nia Jax is going to get into the chamber, and I think
Now that you mentioned the New Day, I had to pull it up real fast.
It's a new day.
The best video I ever have from New Day.
Oh, with the
young boy.
With little Joe. Is that little Joey?
Yeah.
Nice.
Xavier actually recorded that of my son and put it on his Instagram.
Nice.
That's crazy.
My son was absolutely obsessed with the New Day. It's funny because Kofi Mania is what started his love for wrestling. Mm-hmm. So I always have a special place for New Day because like I remember him being like 1.5. We were trying to get him to lay down for bed, and it was the Elimination Chamber match where Kofi came so close. And he just wouldn't lay down. I'm like, what the fuck is this kid doing? And he just kept watching Kofi. And then when Kofi lost, he started crying. And I'm like, this dude is watching wrestling. Like I was like a proud dad. Like, this dude is really watching. And then like slowly he just like would walk around going New Day rocks and like doing the clap and stuff. And like, you know, the rest is history. But like New Day to me is like they're OGs for me.
Shout out to Big E. Congratulations on the retirement.
Yeah.
Right.
We always held out hope that he would eventually come back, you know, but
He's listening to his doctors. He's listening to his body. He had a hell of a career, very, very successful career. Oh, yeah. Honestly, very successful career. Done everything you can do in wrestling, but not only successful as far as in ring, but clearly very successful financially because they sold a shitload of merch. And a shitload of merch and just the things he had going outside of wrestling. So my man's living his best life. So congratulations again.
I can't tell you how many boxes of Bootios I bought in this house.
Hundreds.
They got Bootios over. Like,
bro, at least 20 boxes of Bootios came into my house.
they got Bootios over. Like, man, New Day.
I remember when we met the New Day that day, we laid it in line like 2.5 hours to meet them.
So all I know, I see all these people going into the Hall of Fame twice, like freaking X-Pac's in the Hall of Fame like 2 times, like NWO and DX.
Right.
Big E, Kofi Kingston, they better go in twice.
Yeah, I don't know about Big E.
Big
For
E?
being honest, Big E would definitely get in with the New Day, but I'm not sure if he gets in solo.
I think there's a chance he could get in solo.
He would have to. Dude, he's a former WWE champion, multiple time Intercontinental champion.
I think he's good. I just don't know if he gets in alone. I don't know if he's the type of guy like, are we gonna give him 2? You know what I mean? Like New Day has to get it. Yeah. So that I think that hurts him a little bit, if I'm being honest. Like I think getting in with New Day hurts his chances getting in solo because you're like, are we gonna give him 2 Hall of Fame? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, listen, they did with everybody else. Booker T in twice, Bret Hart in twice.
Come on, Booker T, Bret Hart.
That's what I'm saying. Big E, like.
Not that many black
world champions I can count on two
I
hands.
get that, but Booker T.
So
and
you
Bret
got to
Hart
put that man in there.
Are levels above Big E, and I love Big E.
But I think, but I do think like Big E's work in the ring as well as his attributes that he does out of the ring.
Yep,
could get him in. You know what I mean, individually, and then he could still get in with the New Day whenever.
Yeah,
you know,
that will send him over the top, right? Because he's constantly the guy where, like, if they need an appearance outside of the ring at something, he's there. He's their guy. Hey, go to this football game and rep the WWE. He's there, right? Like Titus O'Neil did that for a little while, but I guess they thought Big E's the better name, so they're like,
well, Titus. I think he's still an ambassador. He just don't do like.
He does
he doesn't do the live stuff because Big E is like, you know, he just got that personality that people just cater to a little bit more.
And they know no offense to Titus, but they know who Big E is.
Yeah, Titus is not known like that. You know,
I'm starting stuff, Joey. leave Titus the Trips man O'Neil alone. Like, no.
Oh my God!
Listen, that's my point exactly.
What is it? What is the something world slide? Titus world slide. That was the funniest. Oh my God! Shout out to Titus O'Neil.
To this day, I still wonder if that was fake.
What, no, it wasn't. The whole fall? I don't think so.
No, the way he slid underneath there, like this, because Bryan Danielson talked about it afterwards. Because we got in the ring, he was actually pissed that happened, and he came in and kind of like forearmed him like a stiff one, and Dan Bryan was like, "What the hell?"
Yeah,
because he didn't know he slipped. That's why. He's like, so he found out, he saw what happened later. He was like, "Oh, that's why you were so pissed off."
That's funny. But no, real quick before we jump off of this and go on to AJ Styles, who y'all got filling out the rest of the Elimination Chamber match? I'm going with Nia Jax and Io to round out the women's Elimination Chamber match.
So I'm going Charlotte, and who's the other match?
Io, Kyrie, and Raquel.
Yeah. So I'm
going Raquel.
I was going to go with Raquel too, but I'm gonna go with Io because once again, I know Tiffany Stratton is there, but they love their high flying spots in these type matches, so they're gonna do something with Io and her probably like Tiffany and Io gonna do something off of a pod. So we go Io, and we got to have Nia because she's the brute force person they always have in these type things too. So yeah, Io and Nia.
I'm going Raquel and Charlotte.
Okay, I like it.
I was going with Charlotte, but like I said, I don't know. I'm just kind of feeling Rhea.
Yeah, I just think it's hard. The reason I didn't pick Io is just because I think it's hard to have both tag team champions in the chamber.
That's what WWE does, though.
And then expect me to care about them in a tag match at Mania, right? Like you're telling me these are two of the biggest.
They're best friends.
Yeah, like
that's the setup.
The setup. We're
unless we're getting Rhea and Io at Mania, having them both in the chamber don't make sense to me.
But if we do get something like that, then I think the tag titles have to come off to them before Mania.
Oh yeah.
Which could happen.
Remember when Cena won it? Who did Cena win it with? Remember they tapped or something the second the match started, or they hated each other, but they were tag champions.
Oh yeah. Damn it. I'd have to look it up.
What is it? What happened?
Remember when Cena won the tag titles with someone of like he was currently in a feud with, and remember they won
they once again. That's another thing WWE does a lot. So it could have been the David Otunga, or he was a tag team champion with David Otunga for some reason. He was a tag team champion with Shawn Michaels
and with the Miz.
That was Michaels.
Shawn Michaels.
Him and Michaels were feuding, and the GM at the time made them tag team just to kind of like, push the storyline forward, and they end up winning the titles.
Yeah.
Defend it, but yet still hate each other.
Yeah, WWE does that all the time.
I love that though, right?
Like The Rock did that with Mankind. Do Love did that with Stone Cold. Stone Cold did that with Shawn Michaels.
But it works, right? Because if these are two guys who are defending for the title,
I think
clearly
Batista. What was Batista tag team with? Was it John Cena?
It was
John
Cena. Yeah. 'Cause that
that's
was
my
the
point.
the
Like
second
guys
time.
like that, right? If they're able to currently defend the title and like are on the world title level, clearly they should run through the tag team division, right? Like it makes sense.
Yeah, it is what it is. Like it works. I ain't gonna act like it doesn't. It works.
You know what? Who would have worked as a tag team champion with John Cena before the
The
end
Invisible
of the
Man.
road? He would too. Shout out to the Invisible Man, best wrestler in the game. So, you know,
I think that's your favorite wrestler, honestly.
favorite GCW wrestler.
I think it's your favorite wrestler, period. I'm being honest.
Shit. I got 10 more wrestlers over the Invisible Man, but GCW, Invisible Man, 100% psych, dog. But no, I was gonna mention AJ Styles. Chris, like, why you gotta go there, man? But you're
Did you
right.
see the
though.
report that came out today?
Which one, as far as Styles?
So I read a report that said this is kind of like the Ric Flair thing, where everyone knows in the background that he's off to somewhere else, but they're doing this one last thing so they can say, "Oh, we let him go out on top with a standing ovation." Remember when WWE did Ric Flair? Like
Yeah,
they give him his
swan song.
and then next week he's on TNA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's what they're saying that's gonna happen with AJ. They're
Probably. I don't think as much as he says he was adamant. So this is the thing. I think he's actually is going to retire by the end of this year, but I still think he's going to do some stuff before the year is over.
He's going to AEW.
Like I said, he could be AEW, he could be TNA, he could be New Japan. I think he should just go whatever the hell he wants and just have his
All
fun.
I gotta say is May 24th. Make sure you have your tickets bought if you're an AJ Styles fan.
What's that? Double or Nothing?
Yeah, in New York.
You think he gonna show up?
Yeah.
Damn it, my wife's gonna be away.
I mean, I was gonna say, hey man, I mean, you should be able to play.
How old your baby?
But I say the baby. He's a toddler. He's 3.
Well, listen, my son was 2 when he went to his first wrestling match ever was Evolution.
Yeah, but my son got so many damn sensory issues that loud noises gonna freak him out. Like freak him out.
My daughter is autistic. We just put a pair of headphones on her and she's all right.
That's what I'm saying. Like with some headphones you do, but like
wait, not for nothing. Like I was watching Raw and I noticed like somebody in the crowd like had like their like infant like literally like along the aisle seating. I was like, man, you bold for that one, especially with all the
when
pyro
you say
stuff.
when you say infant, how old are we talking?
I mean, the kid had to look like it was like maybe like between like 8 to 11 months.
Oh,
yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, but they had the headphones on them. But I just thought I was like,
at that age too, that infant don't know what the hell's going on. It just everything's impressive to them. So they're just like, what's this? What's that? So
right.
Yeah, my son was probably like, when was that? Because that was his first match ever. I'm not much like a bad dad watch.
I'm about to say, I know my first match was it had to have been NWA at the Civic Center. So I was like 3.
Yeah, my first match was at the Spectrum. I was like
28. Oh, I'm fucking horrible.
I was like 5 or 6, maybe.
Bro, my son was born August of 2017. October of 2018 was his first match.
Oh, so you were that guy.
I was that guy.
You was that guy. Look at that. Can't say nothing. You were that guy.
So,
making him drive 3 hours to upper New York to see Evolution.
Right. No, man. Yeah, that's wild. But look, by any means necessary.
Joe, you watching Ronda Rousey versus Gina Carano?
Listen, you want to hear something crazy? This is gonna blow your mind. The last time Gina Carano won a fight, the main event was Kimbo Slice getting knocked out in 10 seconds.
Jesus.
Oh wow.
Remember that? Remember when he
That's
was
the
supposed
beast
to fight
Kimbo.
Yeah.
Shamrock?
Yeah. Yeah, and
And
he
the
lost his
last
boot.
second they pulled and
Pulled
switched,
him.
which Shamrock had a cut.
Mm.
So they got some other guy who they told him not to wrestle too. They say he only could strike or something. And he still knocked Kimbo out.
He called him.
Yep.
That's crazy.
Yo, Gina Carano was supposed to be Ronda Rousey, but she ran into a buzzsaw called Cyborg
Yeah.
and beat the living out of her.
I hope
And,
Ronda beat the shit out of Gina.
huh?
Over the past couple of years of seeing who Gina is.
No, that's what I'm saying. Ever since and she went on to star in big movies. Like she was in Fast and Furious, she was in Deadpool. She was buzzing. She's a very pretty girl, all that stuff. And she had the name because her dad was a football player, so she had. But then people just don't know when to shut up, bro.
Shut the fuck up.
I saw that announcement. When is that event
May
happening?
24th.
May 24th. May 24th.
Netflix.
On Netflix.
MVP.
Yeah, I peeped that.
Yeah.
Like the pause, man.
You know,
Getting money.
all that. Here's the funny thing, right? Like the match is it's intriguing, right? Because it's Ronda, right? And you're talking about women's MMA. These are the pioneers of women's MMA, right? Like Ronda is the only reason that there's women MMA in the UFC, right? Because Dana clearly saw there was a star there in Strikeforce, and they literally made a division for Ronda Rousey.
Right.
Yep.
And then Gina Carano is kind of the one who brought women's MMA to the front grounds in anything. Like without Gina, I don't know if women's MMA gets on TV. I'm being honest.
Yeah.
So to have those two fight each other on Netflix under MVP, maybe one of the biggest non-UFC matches ever. I think it's a huge shock to the system for MMA across the board. Like, holy shit, there might be other players in the MMA game outside of the UFC, which is needed. Which is needed because the UFC is kind of you know what I mean? Like another group of people that just need to shut the fuck up and promote MMA matches and stop getting so into everything else, if you know what I'm saying.
Right. No, I got you. All right. So MMA moment of the night. Sponsored by no one.
No, good.
Nah. But no, let's jump right back into our guy, AJ Styles, tribute AJ Styles going down next Monday. I know we were just, discussing how this could be his swan song until he
it's hometown.
You know what I mean? Make his way out of WWE to potentially go to AEW.
Oh shit.
What's up?
The Dragon Lee match takes place next Monday too.
That is a fact.
Yep.
He's doing one last style clash to Gunther.
Yeah, he's doing one last.
Oh yeah,
that phenomenal elbow.
Gunther's he's getting Gunther one last time.
Yeah, he's going hit him with a phenomenal elbow.
Yeah,
slide out the ring.
Honestly, if that even happens, I'm kind of upset they even advertised this in advance because knowing that they were going to be in Atlanta, why not just make it like a triumphant return after this would be his first time on television since the Rumble.
how are tickets? How are ticket sales?
Keep it a surprise. That's probably the problem.
That's why, dude. That's why.
Sure. I don't know what the ticket sales was looking like. What's that website? Do it still exist? What's it called? Ticket sales?
I haven't seen it in a while. I haven't seen that Wrestling Ticks in a while.
Yeah, Wrestling Ticks. There we go. Yeah. Look it up on there real quick if you can. But yeah, I feel like they could have kept it a whole surprise and just let them pop out. But although I do think,
oh, here we go.
I think Gunther might get the win though, because
Wrestling Ticks,
because Dragon Lee calls Gunther that qualifying match.
Yeah, I remember people talking crap because they were when he came out, he got no pop whatsoever. I was like, but that crowd wasn't the best crowd last Monday in Memphis. They were It'd be weird when people come out for wrestling and be just like so mute. I'm
Yeah.
just like, what are y'all doing here? Y'all could do this shit at home.
No, for real. Like, that grinds my gear. Honestly, like it you know, although like I try not to take a lot
This
of
was a month ago.
stock into the crowd, but what they got?
A month ago. Available current setup is for 9,907 people. The current tickets distributed were 7,660. There was just under 2,500 left available.
And that
This was a month ago.
Yeah.
So now with AJ, the tribute thing, it probably sold the rest out.
you'd think, but they probably won't have an update until the weekend.
Plus, it's in Atlanta. A lot of like local celebrities always show to you. Like a lot of rappers be showing up to these wrestling events. Like I promise you, Quavo might be there.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, like
Metro
Boomin, yeah, like
their relationship.
Yeah.
Like I could definitely see them pulling up, or even a 2 Chainz.
Yeah, 2 Chainz. So some other Atlanta person I never heard of, but they're popular over there.
Nah, for some reason, and I know how everyone's thinking like this might be like that farewell moment. I'm starting to think AJ Styles get his ass kicked.
WWE also loves to do that shit. Say that,
Yeah.
we're in your hometown next week. You will be beaten to like
to the ambulance.
like, you will be beaten horribly, just to let you know.
That would be kind of messed up though. Like, all right, you already technically he didn't tap out. You already passed out the Gunther, but now because of what Dragon Lee did to you last Monday, now you're gonna take it out on AJ Styles. Like,
passed out like a man.
man.
John Cena tapped out like a bitch.
Like,
with a smile on his face, little puss.
Nah, but no. All jokes aside, y'all think this is going to go well? Like,
I don't know. It's WWE. It's going to go. I don't know.
Yeah, I can agree there. I don't know if it's going to go well, but I can say he's going to get involved.
Yeah.
This is WWE, and how the way it's been lately is like sometimes it's weird how hit or miss it's been lately. To be honest, like it's like sometimes it's really, really, really good. Like those bright spots, you're like, damn, they just so good. Yeah. Then you just be like, what the hell was that?
Last week they hit a wall. Prior to that, the last two episodes of Raw was pretty good. Like last week, I don't know. Like it's like they just hit a wall somehow.
Yeah, that would be my last show in Memphis for like the next year. Like, you know what? You don't deserve us.
No, y'all going to get an NXT live events.
Right. You're gonna beg for us to come back.
Right. Like, look, I could definitely see them doing something like that.
How about the news that dropped this week that the Clash is now going to be Clash of Italy?
Oh yeah, I did see that.
Yeah, that's gonna be crazy.
Yeah,
anything overseas, man. Those are crowds, bro. I'm gonna say right now, those crowds be just into it, like tons of energy. Their chants of their home countries that they have, the chants they make up. I don't know how these people. They must be some crazy big ass group chat because they just be knowing what to say for a certain wrestler, and you just be like, okay, how do y'all know to chant this?
Well, they have I just pulled it up here. They got a nice little overseas tour starting Friday, May 29th in Spain. And then it's Italy, France, Portugal, Spain, Italy, France, UK. Damn. So May 29th to June 8th, they're going to all these places. Then they come back to the UK June 22nd. But May 29th to June 8th, they're traveling all across Europe.
Oh, wow. So wait, so after Elimination Chamber, well, actually after Mania, when's the next US PLA?
Hold on.
I'm starting to think they got a little pattern going on now.
It'll be Backlash, right?
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah, that's in Tampa.
Yeah, it's
right?
in Tampa. Usually Backlash is overseas.
Right.
That's what it is. Usually Backlash
Well,
is
remember,
overseas.
Backlash 2 years ago was Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico. So that's not overseas, but
Oh.
it's not like, and I know Puerto Rico's part of the United States. I know it. But I'm saying it's different.
Don't fall for it.
It's different. No, just people. My wife is Puerto Rican. Don't do that.
Don't
All right?
don't fall in that trap and get into that debate, man.
And I said it's different. It's definitely part of the U.S. It's just different.
Huh.
So here's what we have. We have WrestleMania, then we have Backlash, then Clash in Italy, and then SummerSlam in Minnesota, and then Money in the. This is what's been announced so far. Money in the Bank in Louisiana.
Right.
Money in the Bank in Louisiana.
I'm gonna make a bold prediction right here. I think we here in Philly get a PLE by the end of the year.
What you know?
I know nothing. I'm just making a bold prediction.
Will it be one of the? Would it be one of the big four, or would it be just like a?
I won't be surprised if it's an NXT.
I'm good with that. I'm all right.
The last NXT event in Philly went crazy.
Yeah, it was a stand and deliver. Well,
Yeah.
the PLE.
PLE, it was crazy. That was with Trick and Carmelo.
Carmelo. Yeah.
Why not? I mean, the thought. I think a PLE at Citizens Bank would be fire.
That would be.
Yo,
But
I think they have a standing like contract with Xfinity Mobile.
Yeah, but you can make it work. If you're gonna do a PLE and it's one of the main four, you can't have it at Xfinity.
right.
No, you can't. But I'm like, you can. But I'm saying, but like, not one of the main four. But like, they could do it at Citizens Bank. But like, I don't know. Maybe just a contract thing and all that shit.
If it were to happen, I think they would have to like really start putting out like a ticket package like soon.
Because I could see it. I mean, I'm surprised it hasn't happened yet, considering it's 250.
Right.
Birthplace of America and stuff. You'd think they would want to come here for a marquee event and kind of really nail home that. Maybe they bring back the Great American Bash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's currently under NXT umbrella.
Yeah, don't fucking give me NXT Great American Bash.
Give me the main roster. Give us what we want. I mean, I've heard rumblings that NXT has been looking to come back here. It's just the nature of the location right now, where they'll be. So I do know of that, but look at me sounding like what's the name? Part of the Wrestling Observer.
Yeah.
But
Relax, Dave.
I'm no Meltzer, but
Because that guy knows all.
allegedly. It's like,
I could be Dave Meltzer. It's very simple.
right.
AEW, amazing, great, spectacular, best I've ever seen. WWE, trash, horrible.
We want the last week. You actually sound right.
Yeah. That's it. That's how you. That's basically Dave Meltzer right now.
Be like, all right, good night, y'all. But yeah, so all right, but let's switch it up a little bit, and let's all try to determine what's in the crate. We had this mysterious crate pop up on Monday. First off,
I thought it was one thing.
I love Adam Pearce like reaction, like when he saw this, like you're like what the hell is this? This mysterious box popped up on Monday night, saying delivered to WWE, do not open until February 28th, 26th, which we all know is the day of the Elimination Chamber event. So apparently something's going to open. Is going to either be opened by someone or it's going to open on their own. Maybe even
it's Powerhouse.
I was about to say maybe to the effects of some pyro. You said is Royce Keys in there?
Yeah.
I'm
being serious.
You did ask that's Royce Keys in there?
That's
Yeah,
not Royce Keys. It better not be. I'll be so tight.
I'm
You
telling
already
you.
did. You already
I'd be pretty
debuted.
disappointed if it is.
Who, realistically, in the landscape of wrestling, who else could it be?
It's a big box, so it might be. Who's the tall dude? Who used to be AJ Styles' tag team partner.
Oh, Omos.
It's Omos.
Stop
He's
it.
back.
I'd rather be Hobbs than fucking Omos.
Yeah,
He's
you
back.
sound like somebody I know that enjoys his Waffle House that thinks that's Omos in the box.
That's Omos.
Nah, no way that's Omos. No
Great
way.
Khali.
First off, ultimate violation that it got specific instructions like do not open until 2/28/26.
And you're
Like,
listening. You're the
Right.
general manager. You're just like, okay, no.
Right. Like I'm if that's me on my premise where I'm overseeing everything, I'm opening that box.
Yeah, and you don't check who sent it or anything. Like,
Right.
all right, I don't open it to 220. Like,
No.
fuck.
Well, you heard what he said. He's sending it to Nick Aldis on SmackDown. So now this mysterious box is gonna be on SmackDown tomorrow night.
Lord.
Yeah. so now it's the battle of the crate. Like who's gonna be responsible for the crate?
We know it's not Jericho because he got time added on.
Yeah,
I heard
his
about
contract,
that.
like frozen, so like it ain't Sting, tell you that much.
No, Sting said he out. Like I'm done. But no, you really think it's is Royce Keys gonna be in there?
It's the only thing I can think of. Like, who else could it be?
Yeah, I really don't got a pulse on who could be in there, or if it's even a person. Like,
It better not be Seth.
Nah, that would be kind of dumb for it to be stuff. I'm about to say stuff to be Seth.
Come out here laughing. Ha!
Right, surprise.
What if it's the person that called Pierce?
That could be
mystery person.
right.
I legit have no. This is honestly stumped me. I have no flipping idea.
That's why I said Powerhouse, because like that's the only guy who like kind of debuted it recently who hasn't really debuted it.
Yeah, but if it's him, like where does the crate become involved into the event? Like it has to be a particular moment, or unless they decide to just like keep the crate out along the walkway, the aisle, like, and then eventually it just like open up like now I'm mad.
The Shock Master.
Right.
I'm trying to see. Nobody of interesting note will be debuting from NXT.
Oh, you know who else it could be? Oh,
Who, Joe Hendry?
no.
Nah.
Like the NXT champion.
Saying all these guys. There's no girls, right?
It could be Evil
Oh.
from New Japan.
Hmm.
His contract expired at the end of January,
Right.
and New Japan announced that he is leaving.
Yeah, he probably is heading to Raw. Is he married? Is he married to somebody?
That could be who it's at.
But you got to think about whoever this person could be. They're expecting a big reaction. I think Evil could be a low reaction.
I to say Evil will be a very low reaction because let's be real, a lot of people over here don't watch New Japan.
Yeah, no, I agree with that, but I think it's a catch-22 in a good way for Triple H.
Yeah.
If people react, he's a genius. If people don't react, well, look, I told you, WWE fans don't watch outside WWE bubble. You know what I mean? So anyway, he wins.
Right.
Yeah.
What if I mess around and just be nobody and it's just some bullshit?
Gobbly Goober.
Right. And be like a commemorative penny or something inside of there. Like something real small. Like this
It's
was
the
it.
official merch. It's the official merch for WrestleMania.
Right.
I would love it. It was just a laptop And then Michael Cole will be like, "Can I get everybody's attention, please?"
Oh no.
It's the rest of the Epstein files.
And I quote. Oh no. Man,
Oh, was that ever solved?
what the
It was Hornswoggle.
Oh yeah, it was Hornswoggle.
Why the fuck is
Yeah,
that the fallback for everything?
right.
Because it was stupid. They honestly, it had no direction. Like, it was no end game to that. It's like they started something, and then in the middle of it was kind of like, so how are we going to finish this? And
Yeah,
everybody was just like, I don't know. So it's like, I just throw Hornswoggle in there. Oh, look at him. He's up to mischief again. That was
That's
it.
funny
So
because he's tiny.
yeah, that's it. That's all it is. It's like so stupid.
Yeah.
Hornswoggle, former cruiserweight champion.
Actually, what if that crate is Hornswoggle
Shut up.
coming back?
Doesn't say, dude. I was like, somebody kick him. Like, I was like, I got no problem with him, but I'm just like, just kick him. Treat him like Mini Me and Austin Powers. Just kick him. It's just
Oh,
like,
stop it! Stall him out! Stall him out, Debo.
I got no problem with him. Just kick him.
So just kick him. Kick him. You
Why
know
is he
what?
here?
I almost quoted a old Bernie Mac scene from House Party 3. I was like, oh, you know what I'm talking about.
Yes, I
Like,
do.
like I almost quoted that. Like they could be like, yeah, we kicking y'all off tonight. Like,
Yeah, dude.
get out of there.
Well, ain't Bianca Belair, I tell you that much.
Yeah, I saw she going through her therapy now. I mean, then again, look, we could be getting work. That could be old footage that's coming out, and then out of nowhere, she just popped back up on the scene. Like, we see how
Yeah, wrestlers be trolling.
right. I mean, look, technically we were trolled by Seth after they get me that alleged injury that
I
turned
call
out
that
to
shit.
not be an injury.
I called that shit. Nobody listened to me. I was like, this is a work.
Yeah, you ain't calling it's like,
Yeah,
nah.
I told you she was a work.
Like, you ain't say a god, man.
I
No.
could tell by his reaction. Like,
Right.
I was like this. I was like, nah, you blow your knee out. You don't act like that. You
If I'm not mistaken, I think I started that. I was like, yo, I don't think it's real.
I don't know. I just knew that shit was a work.
We had to go back to the files on that.
Yeah, go back into file. I knew that shit. I was like, this shit was a work.
Yo, every single picture I see of Harley Cameron,
Yeah.
she looks different.
Yeah.
Completely different person. Every single picture.
There was a photo I seen. Well, actually, not even a photo that I seen. It was something that I saw from Raw, and I'm like, are they running the Liv Morgan look back with someone else?
Well, we know what's gonna happen with Liv, right?
What, she gonna beat Stephanie Valkyrie?
She's gonna go against Stephanie, but then Stephanie's turning heel and stealing Dom.
You think so?
I think so.
I
don't know. I know this is the most interested I've been in her character since she's come to the roster. Like this, I've been into her since NXT. Like because she's a phenomenal wrestler, and I love everything she had. She had everything. Just something about her character. It needed more. What she's doing now, I needed some energy, animation. It was like she has the aura, she has the look. We all know she's gorgeous and she can wrestle her ass off, but I needed more. Now she's even her just speaking her native language, just like, yeah, give me that. Curse her out just like that. Go ahead. Like, yeah, with Dom as a translator too, it makes it even better.
Yeah, that's why I think it would go perfect, because Dom is the perfect mouthpiece.
Yeah.
If you're committed to making her this huge star, putting Dom with her is perfect.
Actually, it would be, because like I said, she has that kind of look that you can see. She has a very devious look to her. Like she do. She has a look that's like she could be like very, like, sneaky and conniving. Like she can give you that, like, okay, she's the queen pin type chick,
right?
Mm-hmm. So what's his name? So I
Yeah,
wouldn't be mad at that.
You seen it work this week with him and Liv doing the translation. I think it would go perfect.
Wait, not to go completely off topic. I'm definitely going completely off topic.
I just say
not to
like
go completely off topic.
Like 3 times tonight.
I did. What was the first 3?
I forget, but I'm sure it's the third time you said that.
No, but wait, no, this is TNA related because remember the Righteous came on the scene and they handcuffed Jeff Hardy like through his ears to the ring ropes.
Yeah.
Now all of a sudden the Righteous and the Hardys are tight.
Yeah.
Did I miss a week?
I wondered the same thing, bro. Why am I scrolling Twitter, right? And someone said, "Why is Brock Lesnar about to kill his daughter's boyfriend?" Right? So let me.
Oh gosh.
So here's the boyfriend and the daughter, right?
Right.
And in the same picture in the background,
That's funny.
he's just lurking. And look, the boyfriend can't turn his head the other way because he's like, "Do I
Right.
dare look?"
I feel like they staged that.
I think so too. He's a D1. He's a D1 football player. Imagine the genetic freak they would.
Oh my
produce.
God, that human would not be human.
Right?
She would give birth to a
He
cyborg.
come out of the womb with WWE offering contracts.
And like, what y'all name him or her? Olympic.
Right.
That's where they're going to the
Like,
Olympics.
What's the last name? Check.
Right.
Right. Like, what's his middle name? Bank.
No, that's hilarious. Though I like that.
Seriously.
I saw that picture, had me fucking dumb.
But yeah, no, like because I got TNA on in the background, and I'm like, wait a minute, like I've been seeing this over like the last 2 weeks now. I'm like, when did the Righteous and the Hardys become tight? Like, what did I
Because
miss?
they teamed together last week.
Right. Yeah, that's why I'm like, wait a minute, like, like what did I miss? What did we miss? I mean, technically, we're on while they're playing. So I'm like, damn, like, did I miss something? Like, but I definitely gotta circle back on that one. But
righteous ones.
Yeah, like it's strange. It was like really rather strange though. But let's talk about Dynamite last night. It was I must say I like when Dynamite go to like these like mid-level venues, like not the not the larger wells and all that. Like I like when they go to like the War Memorial. I think that's where they were last night in Sacramento. Like it just gives a different vibe. But one Mr. Swerve Strickland, he said he needed to change his vibe with what he got going on in the company. Both him and Kenny Omega were the main event for last night's show, and one Mr. Swerve getting me pull some swerves during this match. Pulling poor Aubrey, ref Aubrey in the mix, which caused Kenny Omega to hit her and by accident, which took her out of commission. And Swerve, decided to get in his cheat mode as far as getting the victory, but he ended up getting the 2 count after the first attempt that he attempted to cheat, but then eventually he ended up scoring a win. And then afterwards decided to kick Kenny Omega's ass even more, and then took him through the commentator's desk and started looking at the camera, as you see here, picture here on the screen. He said, "I needed this." Like, with all due respect, Swerve, I know what you mean. Like,
I agree, brother.
He's like, look, man, like he's like, y'all taking me for granted. I think I'm soft, just a rapping, dancing. Well, more so Prince Nana do the dancing, but like, I don't know. I feel like Swerve, like, y'all not respecting my gangster. So,
it was oversaturated with faces versus heels right now.
Mm-hmm.
Upper echelon of the card in AEW was way too many faces, not enough heels. And I feel like with this heel turn, instantly, regardless of what's going on storyline wise, Swerve's not a number 2 heel in the company.
Yeah.
That fast.
No, he is. He is just like that.
Because there's so little heels currently in the company that are in that main event field, right? Like look, for a quick example is Andrade. He's been in the company like a month, and he's one of the top heels already because they're just not heels right now.
Difference between Swerve and Andrade like there's a good amount of hills, but they're all in factions.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
But
I
they're
feel
all
like too,
tied up some other shit.
yeah,
Right.
yeah. And I feel like Swerve taps into like an evil heel. Like he's not just a bad guy. He's like he does like evil shit and
Yeah.
like this like boss level type shit. It's like he's not
Yeah,
a
I see
worker.
the opposite.
It was like nah. I see he's in like
I see he's just like a lot of these heels in AEW are like cringy a little, right? Like you said, like the factions and stuff like that. Whereas Swerve just himself, he's like, fuck it, I gotta do whatever I gotta do to get on top. If that means
that's what I'm saying. He's like the boss level type shit. He's
if I
not
gotta
he's
beat
not a, he's not a worker. That's what I'm saying. Andrade is a worker because he's in the faction. Like he's not, even though he's like the guy who's like does his own thing. He really does it. He does it with inside a group.
He's just
So
like,
it's
all right,
like-
I gotta beat Omega's ass to get to the top.
Yeah.
All right, I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? Like that's just who he is.
Right. I will say this: like last night's match was a banger, even despite the interruptions during the match. I'm 100% sure we're probably going to get this again, but it's going to be even better. Like these two, like goodness gracious, like I'm.
This might be a Revolution match.
Yeah, I think that's what they're preparing to do.
First, and it's crazy. These guys are two of the biggest stars in AEW since it started, and it's the first time they ever fought.
Yeah,
yeah,
crazy.
That's the beauty of it.
That's cool though.
It's good to see Omega finally healthy, and you're able to see these matches, right? Like,
yeah,
because he's had shit health since AEW started. So it's good to see that he's finally
since AEW started, he's been a walking. So it's like he's like a walking like jelly roll.
Diverticulitis.
Like it's amazing how he was able to do what he could do when he like was unhealthy.
Right. Let me ask y'all both. Like, are we seeing? Well, with the exception of who Ospreay, like this might be the healthiest the roster has been in quite a
very.
But even Ospreay's coming back. He had a promo last night, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah, they've been running the vignettes over the last couple of weeks. So
yeah, like you do like for a very long time. AEW's roster since they started has been like one, and I'm talking about stars. Like they're huge name stars. Injury after injury after injury, like every single one of them. MJF, Ospreay, Omega, Swerve, freaking Bryan Danielson, Adam Cole, like you name them. They just
because you have matches like this on regular TV.
Yeah. Like this,
that plays a factor.
Yeah. They be having these blood and
why the Miz.
Yeah, no pun intended, but they be having like blood and guts type matches on Collision.
Wait, I was gonna say y'all were both talking over each other at the same time.
My shit glitched, so I didn't even realize he was talking.
Gosh,
that's why I abruptly stopped.
I was like the matches they be having on free TV. I'd just be like, this should definitely been a pay-per-view match.
But they don't necessarily have a choice, because if like they're not running any live events, then like all you have is your network television slots to run these matches. I ain't complaining.
Which is crazy because they don't have these live events, so you think they'll be better on their bodies,
right?
But I think because they don't have them so much, it's a weird way just how the body works. It's like if you do it too much, it can break you down, but if you do it just enough, your body's used to it, so like it makes it like adapts to it, so it like doesn't mess with you. So it's weird. Like it honestly just depends who you are. Adam Cole jumped off a ramp or a step and damn near broke his ankle in 4 places, and it's crazy. You see Jeff Hardy for 15 years going through tables and was fine. It's like it took like 20 years for it to finally catch up to him.
Right. But yeah, no, like listen, I enjoy it. I commend them for being able to like, do the matches that they do, even if they're like not consistently on like week to week television. Like one can make the case that on certain levels it's a little different on WWE side, because there was one part of the conversation, and they're talking about Jade, and are they protecting her now because of lack of matches? Like,
She has not had a title defense since she's won that title, bro. I'm sorry.
She
Not
felt
on TV. Not
I'm
on
about to say
TV.
she just
Not on
defended
TV.
last Friday against
Not on
Jordan
TV.
Jordan Grease.
You better say she has one. Okay, one. It's
Yeah,
like we had so many SmackDowns, so many PLEs since then. It's like, nah, you just chill over there.
right. But
You just walk around with your title. Just stare at women.
meanwhile, our girl Willow defending that TBS championship in a 4-way match. Like that match was pretty crazy. I ain't gonna hold you. I thought Mina Shirakawa was gonna turn on her afterwards. Like, not picking up that win. I wouldn't be surprised if that were to happen sometime soon. I could see her going through like this like spiral moment, and after seeing her with this footage release with was it her and Mercedes were playing spades with Nick Cannon and stuff. I was like, I can see the two of them together. Work to me having some sort of tag team together.
I see it.
This picture is killing me. Can we get this off the screen?
He needed this.
Look at me.
Look at me.
I'm the captain now.
He was like, I needed this.
I'm the captain now.
I'm the captain now.
Like, come on, Swerve, stall him out. I needed this. For you being disturbed, Joey, I'm keeping it up there for the rest of the show. It's like, like, it scares me. So, but all right, gentlemen, we are at around the 1 hour 26-minute mark of the show. Any additional topics, discussion in the world of pro wrestling that caught your eye, caught your ears of attention? We got a good hold up. We got a guitar-shaped casket coming out on TNA right now. They get
Oh, that's right. That's what happened.
Yeah, they get ready to have the main event match. So it didn't start yet. So we can start wrapping up here. But I do want to do one quick promo alert. Something that we've been talking about throughout the week. But Hills Have Eyes, coming to the 2300 Arena on Saturday, March 21st. Definitely go ahead and get your tickets now over at 2300arena.com. Shout out to Westside Gun, Smoke Dizza, and shout out to my girl Alexis Littlefoot, the princess of the fourth rope. Hope she'll be on this card, Westside, Dizza, y'all need to do y'all due diligence. If she ain't on the card yet, we need to get her back to the tri-state area.
Who are those eyes? Who is that? It's RVD, Taz, Sabu, Tommy
Dreamer, and I was thinking Raven at first.
Raven and Sandman.
Yeah,
that's Raven and Sandman.
Yeah. So definitely, looking forward to this event. I know we had Hills Have Eyes during the Mania weekend was more so of a concert performance, but now we got the ring, so hopefully this card will be stacked, and look forward to me getting back outside, back to the arena, and checking out some of this action. So, but yeah, shout out to them bringing fourth rope to Philly, and again, shout out my homie Alexis Littlefoot. Unfortunately, she came up short during that 4-way match during Westside Gun Day, which Rio ended up capturing the women's championship during that card. Did y'all watch that card?
What was that?
The Westside Gun Day on YouTube. They released it on Wednesday.
Nah, I didn't watch it yet.
Yeah, it's not. It's pretty good. That definitely pretty good. So if you got time to check it out, go on and check it out on their YouTube channel. So, but yeah, man, fourth rope returning. We heard this week MLW is returning. What? Like,
GCW making a pit stop.
Yeah, GCW making a pit stop to the 2300 Arena. So I think we're starting to get back. I guess everybody coming off of that Mania week hangover now, and now
From 6 months ago, 7
right?
months ago.
About 6? Mean about 2 years?
Right, exactly. But that was a horrible WrestleMania. Whatever.
Wait, what Mania you talking about?
WrestleMania 40 was maybe the best WrestleMania.
But
Right.
it wasn't. I think about 41. WrestleMania 40 was a great WrestleMania. Not better than 17 though.
Nah, I mean, look, 40 been the best one. Well, I mean,
40's been the best one of my lifetime.
Yeah.
Nah, 17 was the shit. I'm sorry. 17 was different.
That was what? 23 years ago?
Yes.
So I was 7. So like I said, the best that I can remember my lifetime, 40 was it.
You were alive, so that's your lifetime. Sorry.
Right.
Okay, the best that I can remember watching.
Fine.
We got to do some watch alongs going back on all the Manias.
17 was the shit.
Going back to scratch. Gonna go back to 1 to the Garden.
It's like
1 sucked.
It was long too.
It was long.
Like
1 sucked. 2 was trash.
Yeah,
3.
it didn't. Honestly, it really didn't evolve until like 4 or 5. Whenever it was the Warrior Hogan was like.
I think
really
the problem
started.
with the first couple of
WrestleMania
Manias was that it wasn't about putting the best match possible on. It was about making the match that would make the most headlines.
Yeah, it was all about impact to the pop culture world and stuff.
Yeah,
like
Everything was about the main events back then. It was just like bunch of fillers, fluffers, and then the main attraction. That was it. They never cared about
Cindy Lauper, Lou Albana.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Because you think about it, that was the evolution of MTV. You know what I mean, becoming a thing. So,
yeah, but had they not did that, I don't know if Mania would still be around. So you got to applaud them.
It wouldn't be like.
But if you really think about it, WWE has like this like low key like stand of MTV because a lot of stuff correlated on being on MTV at some point. Think about that. Like
even WCW eventually was on MTV.
Yeah,
it was like they did their little shows.
Right. I saw a old clip the other day where when Raven beat up DDP.
Oh my God! As soon as you said that, I knew you were talking about.
Was it on TRL or MTV Live?
MTV Live. He came in him in the back of the head with a stop sign.
Yeah,
like you just brought a stop sign into the studio.
Right. Casually walking down Times Square.
Then DDT'd him through the table. I was like, God dang, because that sound that stop sign makes.
Right.
And it probably really doesn't hurt. Like it's just the noise of that. Like
yeah, I saw that. I was like, damn, I totally forgot about this. Like
it's crazy, but still, I'm sure it hurt. But like, it's crazy. Like
they
just hit each other in the heads hard as they can with shit. Wonder why these guys are all effed up.
Right.
CTE.
Stop it. It's crazy.
That's what it is, though.
No, that's a fact. No, that definitely a fact. So, all right, gentlemen.
So Mick Foley, why can't you have memory? Why are you having a problem with memory loss? Well, I had this match with Dwayne Johnson.
See, it's funny though, because like he's the most coherent.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, like he was just made. Like I said, it's crazy how the human body, even though his body is still mush too. Don't get me wrong, he doesn't get around that well, but his mind is still there. So I give him all the credit for that.
Yeah, no, I agree.
What's his name? Because Lord knows. All right, people.
No, we good. Ready to check out this good guitar casket match, the first of its kind. Like I ain't never see this one before.
I'm finish being an adult before I go to bed.
Gotcha. Well, in that case, this was Still Steps, powered by All of the Talk Sports Network. Mr. Joey Woods, Mr. Moyafi Chris Wilson. I am Politica Hot, and we'll be back next week. Delivering our official Elimination Chamber predictions and continuing that turnbuckle talk. So till then, holla at y'all next Thursday.